4 months before Oliver Tree died, he released a music video. At the time, no one thought much of it, but after the helicopter crash that took his life. Chapter 1. The video that changed everything. The center of this mystery is a music video called Flower, released on February 2026. The video featured Oliver Tree dressed as a pilot. As the camera follows him, he walks up a staircase. At the time, nobody thought much about it. Why would they? Oliver Tree built his entire career around strange visuals and absurd concepts. His videos regularly featured oversized scooters, possible stunts, exaggerated costumes, and surreal imagery. But after the tragedy, fans returned to that. People started paying attention to the lyrics, references to endings, references to tombstone, references to carrying something all the way to the grave. Lines that once sounded poetic now sounded chill. Suddenly, a music video that nobody questioned became the most analyzed piece of content in his entire career. Chapter 2. The interviews. Then, another clip surfaced, an interview conducted just weeks before the incident. In it, Oliver Tree discusses death, not casually, not jokingly, seriously.
And so when I die, I've set it up, my will is set up that when I pass, my family, no one's gonna get a penny. If I have a wife or kids or anything, not getting a penny. I'll get my kids through college. That's the agreement, but they're not going to be a silver spoon.
He explains that he already had plans in place for what would happen after he died. To some viewers, it sounded ordinary. Plenty of successful people prepare wills and estates, but others thought it sounded different, especially after additional clips began circulating online. One in particular grabbed everyone's attention. Oliver described imagining his own funeral.
Because when I die, my art will continue to have residuals and probably be worth more than it is now. People will finally appreciate my stupid videos and my stupid songs. That's when people appreciate you when you're not there anymore. Anyways, they might not.
He talks about people mourning and feeling saddened for him, about newspapers, about headlines, about being remembered after he was gone. Most people would never think twice about comments like this. Artists talk about mortality all the time, but context changes everything. And once an unexpected tragedy occurs, ordinary words start sounding prophetic. Immediately, the internet began asking the same question. How many references to death are too many before they stop feeling like coincidences? Chapter 3. The man behind the character. To understand why this story exploded, you need to understand Oliver Tree himself. Because Oliver Tree wasn't just a musician, he was a storyteller, a filmmaker, a performance artist, and perhaps most importantly, he was a master of confusion. For years, fans struggled to separate Oliver Tree, the person, from Oliver Tree, the character. Oliver publicly criticized his record label. The move shocked fans. Some interpreted it as artistic independence.
I left my record label, let's talk about it.
After making tens of millions of dollars over 8 years for Atlantic Records, they no longer want to support my art because I'm not making songs for TikTok. And after dedicating my entire life to making art, I never got into this to make TikTok songs. I know the effects of TikTok. I've had multiple songs that connected there. Over the last 2.5 years, I traveled 82 countries and recorded this album on all 7 continents. These are the types of projects that charge me as an artist. This is why I got into it in the